Fans of BYU Cougars, welcome back. It's part 2 of 3 with Hayden Livingston. Again, I'm Ethan Erickson. If you haven't checked out part 1, shame. Go check it out. It's a good one. Before we start the second one, would you beat Aaron in an arm wrestle?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
Why do you say that so confidently?
I got to take what I can get with her because there's a lot of things athletically that she would beat me in.
Can you beat me in an arm wrestle?
No, I don't know about that one. I don't know.
Let's check it
out. Should we check?
I'll take it. I'll give it to you, man.
I'll take that one. So you and Aaron are married for about a year, right? A little over 2 years. Oh, 2 years. Yeah. So you married her when she was 19.
19.
And you were 23.
21.
Whoa! What?
Yeah.
How?
We're only 3 years apart.
She graduated 19. Oh yeah, that's true.
Come on now, man. It's not that crazy.
I mean, I know you're old, but I can't remember how old. I graduated the same year as her.
I know, that's wild.
I see her as like being way older. Like I don't know why. I think it's because she's married to you, and like she's just been here since before I was here. But like I thought she was 23 at least. I don't know that like.
It's got to be the height, maybe.
I think it's probably the height.
She's always been judged as older than she was because she's been tall.
I think it's probably a mixture of that plus like seeing her on the court so much. I think she's like way older.
Yeah.
Because I don't think of like young people getting that much time. But I mean.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she's killing it though.
She is.
How's marriage? Cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Actually.
very fun. Yeah.
But like, what do you miss about being single?
Oh, jeez, I better steer clear of this question.
All right, we'll rephrase that. Do you play video games?
Casually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play more before you were married?
It's stayed about the same.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
It was funny when Aaron and I were dating. It was right when COVID was at its prime, like right in the beginning when everything shut down. We were like, we need something to pass the time, so we went and bought a Nintendo Switch, like to share, and I'm pretty sure it was mostly Aaron's money too that was used to like buy it, and we bought that and we bought Super Smash Bros. And then like Breath of the Wild. It's like a Legend of Zelda game.
Oh, okay.
And I convinced Aaron to like let me keep it at my apartment, and I started playing that Legend of Zelda game for like an hour, and then Aaron like never touched the Switch again after that because I just kept it and played it. So yeah, that was our
So get this. I like didn't play a lot of video games growing up. I didn't even buy my own Xbox until 2020. That's when I got an Xbox One. So I couldn't play Fortnite until I got it. I played Fortnite all of 2020. That's like my highlight of that year. 21 comes around, I'm still playing it. I meet lists, I start playing less and less. And then I'm like, oh, I kind of want a new headset. Like my headset broke. Or like I could use like a new controller. Christmas, she gets me both of them.
Wow. That's a keeper.
Well, yes, she is. I'm not gonna go away from that. Yes, she's a keeper. But get this.
You're like, cool.
I haven't turned my Xbox on in probably 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah. Like not even for like Netflix or like if I turn it on, it's gonna have like a fat update on any game that I play.
Are you just busy? Is it between?
It's like yes and no, but it's like if we're hanging out and like Liz is there and I like we're hanging out for like a few hours, and we're not doing anything, like both of us just sitting on our phone. If I go and turn my Xbox on, she's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, it's an instinctual reflex. I feel like in girls when you turn the Xbox on and it makes the sound, they like come running out and they're like,
"Yeah,
hey, don't turn that on."
I don't know. I'm like, you've been on TikTok the last 45 minutes.
Like, hon, you've been watching Grey's Anatomy for 3 hours. I can.
Oh, jeez, she watches Grey's Anatomy.
Dude, she's going through a lot of it.
So Liz watches Selling Sunsets.
Oh, I hadn't even heard of that.
Okay, so it's like a mixture of Keeping Up with their Kardashians and just like it's like that basically, but it's like realtors in in California.
Interesting.
I mean, I've watched it now, but I never
Do you
thought
like it? Do you like it?
Yeah. No.
No, you don't.
I don't. Okay, well, I love her, so
You're
you gotta.
supportive. I get it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I watch anime.
So do I. My man.
I said it like, cause like you never know what kind of
I know.
you never know what kind of reaction you're gonna get.
No, I know.
And so like I watch anime. So like I turn on Hunter x Hunter.
Nice.
And she goes like she's like sitting there and she's like kind of quiet. I'm like, you want to watch something? It's like yeah. So we usually watch her shows.
I feel
Is that how marriage is gonna be?
You just gotta compromise. Like
Yeah.
There's just room to be kind of you can find on both sides, like just something that you both like. Like I had when me and Aaron got married, we basically sat each other down and we were like, this is my favorite stuff, this is your favorite stuff, like what haven't we seen of each other? And so I threw down like all the Marvel movies. Basically.
Okay.
She hadn't really seen any of them, and the couple that she had seen were just like out of context. So we sat down, we watched the whole thing, and I remember when we got to like Endgame, she like cried super hard when Iron Man died. Like,
Look at you go,
I know, dude. I know. And then, but I had never seen Friends, and that was one of her favorite shows. So we watched all Friends together. So I don't know. I think if you like both compromise and are just willing to try each other's stuff that like each other likes. Like I know Erin's like found a bunch of new stuff that she likes from me, and vice versa. Like I found new stuff from her.
So I have to. I don't have to, but so I'm going to Disney World next year.
Nice.
So I'm going to Disney World next year, and she's like, well, so I'm going with her family. She's like, the only way you can come though is if you watch all the Harry Potter movies. So because I just.
Is it paid for? Like.
Oh yeah.
I'm
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But like, so I've read the first. Have you seen them all? Have you like read books? So like, I read the first book in like 5th grade. Watched the movie. Like, yeah, this is cool. Like I've seen the first movie probably 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
The second one I may have seen like once, but I just kind of like, I didn't really mess around with those. Not because like anything against them, just like wasn't really my thing. But so now I'm gonna have to go and watch all 9. There's 9 of them.
I think there's 8 movies because the 7th one is split into 2.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
Am I correct? Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was the 7th or 8th one split into 2. I didn't know how many there were.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta go watch all of them.
They're good.
I'm excited, but I don't know when I'm gonna start.
Christmas break's coming up.
It is. Last Christmas break, her and I watched all of the Spider-Man. Starting with like Tobey Maguire.
Nice.
And so we watched every single.
I'm curious what your favorite was, like out of all those.
Okay, so I love Tobey Maguire because that's what I grew up on, and so like, he was I wanted to be Peter Parker when I was a little kid, so I'd like have glasses and I thought I was him, like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, like that was my guy.
Gotcha.
And so I think he was the best overall. Like yeah, his acting wasn't great, but like he's classic. I just love him, but
he's the OG.
He really is. Andrew Garfield has like a soft spot in my heart for some reason. Like I really liked him. I liked him as the best Peter Parker.
Gotcha.
I've actually had this conversation before, so this is thought through. So I think he's the best Peter Parker, and like he's just such a great actor. And so, but Tom Holland, I think is the best Spider-Man himself. But like, I'd probably put him in like 3rd. I'd probably go.
Interesting.
Actually, I'd probably 2nd because technically 3rd because I'd have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield tied for 1st. No, I'd go Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland.
I got a hot take.
Okay.
I got Tobey Maguire at the bottom.
No, see, that's understandable because like he's so bad at crying.
Like I respect him. He was the first, Yeah. Like, I don't have like a problem like with him at all, really. But Andrew Garfield was the man. Like I thought, he's number 1 in my opinion. And then I like Tom Holland a lot too. So. I think they all do a great job. It's hard to pick one over the other, but
it was weird seeing the 3 of them together.
It was.
It was nice, but it was weird.
Yeah.
You didn't like Doctor Strange movie.
Didn't like it. No.
I remember that. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
I disagree with you on that.
Okay.
I thought that was a good one.
To each their own. funny.
No, I like that one. All right, well, this part's been pretty fun.
This was a good one.
Yeah.
More to come.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what's going to happen in the third one.
Could go anywhere.
Fans of Brigham Young, brothers of Brigham, and sisters, we're not going to discriminate. Thanks for watching part 2 of this interview here with Hayden. Maybe we'll talk about football in part 3. Probably not.
Maybe we'll keep going with
Maybe we'll start talking about movies and such.
Nice.
But thanks for watching part 2. Go back and watch part 1 if you actually want like more football in Hayden's life, because that's, that's the good one. But thanks for watching part 2. Be sure to stick around for part 3.
Nice.
Thank you for watching this interview. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss the other 2 parts of this interview, plus all of our other interviews we do with BYU athletes. We also like to give a special thanks to our Cougar Board insiders for making this possible.